Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to episode 23 of Box Art Reviews with Gore the Movie Guide, the show that nobody watches but I keep putting out anyway because that's how I roll. And this week we have 5 box arts to talk about, which is less than the last couple of weeks. But hey, you know what? They might be good box arts. I'm not sure. We'll only find out if I actually talk about them. So you know what? Let's get straight into it with our first box art for this week, which is Steel Battalion Heavy Armor, which is a brand new Connect game in the long-running series of Steel Battalion games. And this one, I gotta say, this box art is interesting because it's like a collage of stupid in a way. I mean, first of all, in the middle you have a bunch of soldiers, okay? Sure, you got a bunch of soldiers, World War II soldiers, and for some reason they have this weird orangish glow to them, it looks like, but whatever. And in the background of them you have these old-fashioned looking mechs, and I mean, those look cool too. The mechs look really old-fashioned, and I like that. But for some reason, all of this stuff, I mean, it's all well designed, but it's all inside a skull, which I didn't really quite get. I'm like, why is it inside a skull? And the skull looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's all in a skull, and I don't really quite get it. Is someone imagining this? I'm not sure, but it all looks really cool. It's very, I wouldn't say colorful, but it uses a bunch of different dark browns and stuff, and it looks really, really good. So you know what, even though it doesn't really make much sense to me, I think it's a very well designed cover art, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Let's get on to our next box art, which is Brave, the video game, which of course is based on the brand new Pixar movie coming out this Friday, and I have to admit this box art is very, very displeasing. My main complaint is that the design is very, very well done. It really is, but it's straight from the movie. It really is. Besides maybe the background itself might not be from the movie, but the character itself is straight from the movie. It's not in-game graphics at all. No, it's straight from the movie, and that I feel is very, very lazy. Now the design for her is very, very well done. I mean, the lighting is great for her hair. It looks really realistic. Herself looks really good. So it looks damn good. The background itself looks very haunting, especially when you look at the bear on the top left. It looks really damn good, I have to admit. And I know many, many, many movie games do this, but, you know, my recent ones like Battleship and even Men in Black didn't do it, so why couldn't this one just do, like, something original, not just take a still from the movie and then edit out the background and put a different one in from a different still of the movie? I don't know, it just sounded very lazy to me. Also, it just seems like it's just advertisement for the movie, which it pretty much is anyway, but it becomes more apparent when it says, free admission to Brave if you buy this video game, which really just becomes apparent right there. So overall, I didn't really care for this box art. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, only because the design is very well done. Alright, so let's go on to our next box art, which is In Maya's Civilization 5 Gods and Kings, which is probably one of the most generic subtitles I've ever heard. I don't believe that hasn't been used before. But let's talk about the box art. And I have to admit, the box art here is pretty funny. I actually kind of like it, only because of how serious the two people on the case are. I mean, you look at the woman, and she looks like, yeah, you better play this game or go kick your freaking dick down your throat. And then you look at the dude, and he doesn't look like he's angry. It looks like he's more serious, like, you better play the game. Please, alright? I mean, I have wife and kids to feed. Please play my game or I'm gonna kill you. Like, that's what he looks like to me. And the way they're dressed, it looks really nice. You know, it looks very Civilization-esque. And also the background, it has the Alexander. I think that's Alexander the Great, right? I'm not good with my statues, but it looks really nice. The design is really cool. I also like how it's like a V, so you could see the statue in the background of the two characters. It's like a V, so it's like representing 5 for Civilization 5. So that's kind of cool too. And overall, the design itself looks really nice. It's very Civilization-esque. I mean, I've played Civilization games before, and it definitely looks like one. So overall, I actually kind of like this box art. It looks nice, even though the main characters are very silly looking. They look really pissed off. It looks very Civilization, so I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Let's go on to our next box art, which is Pokemon Gotta Get You Mau Wow Wow Wow. I'm something, you teach me and I'll enslave you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. So yeah, sorry about that butchering of the Pokemon theme song, but yeah. Anyway, Pokemon Conquest, which is a brand new Pokemon game from the Pokemon Company, and I've heard really good things about this so far. But I have to say, this box art is like if Koei, the guys that made Dynasty Warriors, decided to make a Dynasty Warriors anime game, and then they put Pokemon in it. That's what this box art really looks like to me. I mean, you have the guy with the pointy beard. He looks like he's from feudal Japan on the top. Then you got the guy with the blue hair on the left. I mean, on the right. Then you got the pink-haired girl on the left. You got the really angry-looking red dude with horns on his head on the top left, and then you got the assassin-looking dude on the top right. And I like how all their colors match whatever Pokemon they have. That's kind of cool. And the art design itself is very colorful, very nice. I really do like the art style. And it doesn't look like they're trying to go way Japanese where it's like all the characters that are men look like women and all the women look like they're 10 years old. At least they don't go for that look, even though I would still say that blue-haired guy looks pretty chickish. But, chickish. I made a new word. But anyway, it looks good. It's very colorful. Designs are nice. It looks like Pokemon, even with the Dynasty Warriors flavor to it. I don't know. It looks alright. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Let's go on to the next box art, which is Batman. Batman. But wait! This isn't just Batman, it's Lego Batman. And wait a minute, it's just not Lego Batman, it's Lego Batman 2. But wait, it's not just that, it's Lego Batman 2 DC superheroes. So you have other people like Superman, Green Lantern, I guess Wonder Woman, some other people. And this is the first Lego game that had full voice work. And this is another Lego game I could care less about. I have to be honest, I just don't really like the Lego games anymore. They just are the same thing over and over, and they're not really fun. I mean, I know kids like them, and even critics like them. I just don't really care for them. But I have to admit, this box art is actually really damn good. I actually really like this box art. I mean, first of all, it has a very comic book style to it. It has its own like little panels for each thing that's going on, which is very, very cool. The design for Batman and even Robin and Joker and Lex Luthor and Superman on the cover, they all look really, really cool. They're obviously Lego, but they look really cool, what they're doing. It seems like it would be a little fun to play as Superman and Robin and all that. And I don't know, I just really like the style of this box art. And actually somewhat makes me want to play the game. I don't know, it looks like it could be actually fun, unlike the last Lego Batman game, which I thought was very, very boring and very just dry. So you know what? I actually really like this case. I like how it uses the blue. It uses all the characters in the right ways. I like the paneling. I like the designs of the characters. I'm going to give this box art, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I actually really like this box art. So you know what? There you go. There was actually box art reviews number 23. I hope you enjoyed it. There was only like, what, 5 box arts this time, like I said earlier. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it this time. Look forward to next week's box art reviews number 24. And for the people that listen and watch, thank you. For the people that don't, screw you. You can't even hear this anyway. So, anyway, you're not listening to this, so screw you. I hate you. Anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.